Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Sowore Nnamdi Kanu plotted to overthrow Buhari, says SSS. The State Security Services (SSS) has questioned the Federal High Court order enabling it to detain Omoyele Sowore, convener #RevolutionNow protest, for 45 days against its request of 90 days pending investigation. The SSS claimed that its research so far revealed that Revolution Now was allegedly a plan of Mr. Sowore and his associates to topple the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The DSS announced it was involved in a painstaking investigation of activities of Mr. Sowore, the candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC) in the last presidential election, in view of the quantum of proof so far found, and may return to court to seek an extension of the 45 days granted by the Abuja-based court to detain him. The security agencies revealed that in a recent document it filed at the Federal High Court on Monday in response to an application by Mr. Sowore. So guys, it's not a new thing that the DSS, talking in this manner, because that's what they wanted from the beginning. It's a 90 days, but now they are trying to question that 45 days being given to them, meaning the 45 days will not be enough for them to do their investigation. And meanwhile the court had already granted them 45 days, saying that after that 45 days, if they feel the 45 days will not be enough, that they might extend it. So this is a game plan that, to me, is everything is already well structured and planned out. Now they have started talking, because they know that before you know it, the 45 days will come and go. So they need to plan themselves. They need to really make their request known. They need to start saying it now. Meanwhile, the court had already put that caveat that if the 45 days is not going to be enough for them, that they might extend it. And DSS, they started bringing their own reason why they will need that 45 days. I think that's just the main thing. And before now, it is not a surprising thing, because one of their submission was that Sowore went to meet with Nnamdi Kanu, being that Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB, and IPOB, has been proscribed a terrorist group. So for him to have met with him, and they even talk about his meeting or his collaboration with this IMN, this Ezazaki people, saying that they are going to, it's just meeting with them so that they will make the country ungovernable. Those were their findings, and those are the things they are still really looking into. And there was a publication that said that they had a really an information that Sowore collected money from foreigners, specifically in Dubai. He collected millions of dollars or thousands of dollars from them, so that he will be able to use it to instigate and to really to carry out this his plan to overthrow the government. That is what they have been talking about, that Sowore had collected millions and thousands of dollars from foreigners, and they specifically mentioned Dubai. So those were their findings, and they are still going to tender all of those in court. But the way it is now, they are just looking for a way to extend that 45 days. I think that's what I'm really seeing, to extend that 45 days to 90 days. So you can imagine even this the issue that happened between the police and the army, police accusing the army killing their people and all of that, that they allow the kingpin of these kidnappers in the north to had escaped, and the guy escaped. But do you know that if really police really want to do their job, within how many days they will do it, and they will get results. But because of a vested interest, because of a order from above, they will tell them the case they need to pursue and the one they don't need to pursue, because it affected one of their persons, and now they've been able to arrest the kidnapper, the kingpin kidnapper in that area. So now, if really they already have that information about Sowore, and which that was why they arrested him, and now everything is still allegedly, because they are using allegedly. So if really you already have that information, with you, you would have charged him to court. So why 45 days? And their position now is that 45 days is not going to be enough. They are challenging courts that they requested for 90 days. And that's why I say it's a kind of a game that they are trying to play. If really police really want to work, police, not let alone DSS or SSS, as they call them, because they're even missing the whole thing. Usually DSS, but they are trying to make it SSS, but they are still missing that word SSS and DSS, but they are still the same. So if really they want to, but I feel that SSS or DSS, as you may call them, they are even more higher than police. Their operation, they are more higher. So if really police can really do some job and get information within some days, why we really take a SSS 90 days? That 90 days is almost 3 months. Of course, if really they know what they are doing, but they just want to make everything seem as if it's really a big deal. It's really a big deal, and that is what they want to hang on him. And they are just using all of these things to deter other people, to scare other people, in coming out to saying their opinion about what is happening. Those are just what they are just trying to do, at all levels. So let's see how everything is going to turn out. But their problem has been, he met with Nnamdi Kanu. He met with Nnamdi Kanu. So for him meeting with Nnamdi Kanu, so they are, they've connived to topple the government, to take over the government from this present administration. And of course, people will be, a lot of people will not even agree to that. Someone say, what were the harmless young activists going to overthrow your government with? I sorry for a weak government as yours. That is what everybody is aware. If ordinary people on the streets can say these guys don't even have what it takes to overthrow a government, let alone people that know that that think that they have information, they can go to any length to get information. So they will tell you, maybe ordinary people that are just talking from a layman's side, that they don't have that credential, they don't have that experience to be able to carry out those investigations, that they have gone round and all of that. But that is people's opinion. People believe that Sowore does not have what it takes to even overthrow a government. Someone say it could have been better if they succeeded in overthrowing your clueless and tyrant government. Very inferior statement. Overthrow a government with armed forces, Fulani Esme plus Boko Haram plus Buhari, not even did they overthrow Jonathan when he imported the Fulani mercenaries with slogan of Babu and monkey blood will flow, if not given the chance to Fulanize Nigeria. Who crucified him? I commit this administration to Almighty God. The embarrassment is becoming something else. They want to overthrow the government with what? Charge him to court if you have such evidence. Otherwise, free Sowore. Nnamdi Kanu cannot make such plan with a Yoruba man. They are saboteurs and cowards. And the rich man came to Christ in the night to inquire, how can I go to heaven, be born again? These people need to really change and, and turn a new leaf. Iran overthrow through revolution. Morocco same. Many more countries overthrow through revolution. Overthrow your government with what? And Esme and Boko Haram are planning to overthrow who? I can't stop laughing on this matter. It's really a serious matter, or a laughable matter, as you may see everything going on. Overthrow democratically elected presidents and government without guns, bomb, spear, cutlass, or any dangerous weapons. Please, elected and nominated politicians, make this present era indeed democratical. God bless Nigeria and Nigerians. Not true. Frivolous claim. Someone was planning a rally, someone staged a coup and overthrew a legitimate government. Who is culprit between the two? So Sowore plotted to overthrow Buhari, live from the pit of hell. Clueless government without guns, and they are not military men. Lies everywhere. like I said before, and like I believe, even the people that really have a military background, it's not an easy thing that you want to overthrow a government. Even if you want to overthrow a government, are you going to, be bringing out, calling people, oh, we need to come together? Those are the things. But it's left for the lawyer to be able to put all of those things that we are, as the masses, we are talking, and we know that the lawyers, they know what to do if really they want to go to any length. So you want to overthrow a government, then you'll be planning protests, you'll be calling it revolution, you'll be planning it with people, get ready this day and all of that, and they will be planning to overthrow. This is just, from our own side, it's really too, it's propaganda. It's propaganda. Sowore does not have a military background, and he will be calling everybody, let's come together on so day. So if people that really want to overthrow the government, they will fix a date that this is the day they are going to overthrow a government. So guys, let's see what is going to come out. Let us see their scripts they are going to be playing. Let us see how all of this will end. But my advice to the government is that just do the needful. These guys, Nigerians, have told you the areas which they are not happy with this government. What is difficult in that? What is difficult in that? Okay, they are talking about, they have some videos, evidence against him that he made mention of this, he made mention of this. What of the things that he made mention about the way the system is being run, the way things are not going on, the 5 things he listed or more than, or the things, whether 5 or 10 that he listed that, people really need to talk about, that is, he was calling the protest for revolution for. They didn't even bother to look into all of those things, but they are just talking, oh, he wants to overthrow the government. But what are the other things that he listed? Those are the things that you need to look into, and try to shame the masses that we can do this, we can do that. Call them, tell them these are the things we are doing. Maybe you guys must have not seen it, but these are our plans, these are our plans, this is where we have gone to, this is where we are going to, and this is where we were, and these are the things that we are putting together. Just give us time. In no time, you are going to be seeing the result of all our plans. I think that is what a responsible government should be doing. Engage with the people, but not with this fire brigade and try to silence everybody, let everybody keep mute. Whatever that is happening, just believe what the government is telling you, and in reality they are not seeing anything positive. So it would be a good thing for them. You will have peace, the masses will have peace, and what kind of a legacy are you going to leave, that even in your own time, that you make things comfortable for everybody? Everybody is talking about the economy, the insecurity. Now the issue of human rights, you are bringing it together. It's not going to help them. Do the needful and let everybody go on with his or her own business, and you yourself, you have peace. So guys, that is just my opinion. I would like you guys to put down your comments, and let's hear your take concerning this allegation from the DSS that Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu were trying to topple the government, to overthrow the government. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.